In this video, we will walk through how to install an optimized wire delivery setup using WireGuide modules. This is also known as our Wire Delivery Kit Package A for robotic MIG welding. Each guide module assembly will require single or multiple 45-degree guide modules and end caps. Necessary hardware for these items is included in each box. Tools required for assembly include 2 adjustable wrenches, an 8mm socket wrench, welding pliers, a countersink tool, and conduit cutters. Start by connecting 2 modules together to form a 90-degree assembly. Install the insert pin between the modules and attach them together using the 4 bolts included in the box. 2 bolts are required on each side of the assembly. Install the end caps on each end of the modules by fastening the 2 bolts on each side. Your finished 90-degree guide module assembly should look as shown. Install the WGM-A5 insulated quick disconnect in one end of the assembly. After installing an extension arm to the top of the weld cell wall, attach the 90-degree guide module assembly using an A-10HM fitting. On the weld cell interior, attach a 45-degree guide module assembly using a WGM-A5 quick disconnect. Once you have adjusted the extension arm to the required length, insert the piece of conduit that came with the extension arm to determine the trim length. It is better to estimate a longer length, as trimming a piece too short will require more conduit. Trim the conduit to the desired length using conduit cutters and countersink the ends to ensure smooth wire feeding. Install the compression or threaded fitting onto the conduit. When installing compression fittings, ensure the ferrule is facing the proper direction prior to tightening the fitting onto the conduit. Insert the conduit between the 2 module assemblies and tighten the A-10HM fitting on the weld cell exterior. The conduit should be pushed all the way into the fitting before tightening. Once the conduit and modules are secure, lock the extension arm into position by tightening the set screw located on the bottom of the arm. Install the EC-TCD telescoping conduit kit between the drum and the guide module assembly. In most cases, you will need to trim the conduit to the proper length as shown. After installing the conduit from the guide module assembly to your wire feeder inside the weld cell, you are now ready to feed the wire. When initially feeding wire, it is recommended to bend over the wire end using welding pliers. For cord wires that can snap when bent, wire guide caps are available for crimping onto the wire end. Feed the wire to your feeder and connect the conduit to the quick disconnect on the drum hood. The finished setup should appear as shown. For semi-automatic welding applications, guide modules are typically mounted to the drum hood using a 135-degree or 180-degree assembly. Extra flexible steel-lined conduit is recommended for installations where the conduit is on the floor, while polymer conduit may be used in other configurations. Under most operating conditions, wire guide modules only require occasional maintenance every 6 months to ensure reliable operation. A quick access panel on the side of the module is easily detached by removing these 5 nuts and bolts. This panel allows quick maintenance without uninstalling the guide modules from the production line. After removing the panel, inspect the rollers inside the module to ensure they are rolling smoothly and are free from any damage or buildup of industrial contaminants. The rollers may be cleaned with a soft cloth if necessary. If they are significantly worn or damaged, this may require replacement of the affected modules. When finished with maintenance, reinstall the access panel with the 5 nuts and bolts. A wide variety of wire guide module installation accessories are available, such as wall mount kits, floor mount brackets, drum mounts, and swivel kits that may be installed at different locations in the wire delivery system. See the Wire Wizard website at wire-wizard.com or our wire delivery catalog for more information.